Howdy folks, how are you all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to our Assassin's Creed Valhalla Let's Play adventure. Picking up where we left off last time, we are now in a sword shower in Anecastre. Anecastre. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. One thing I did want to... What the heck? What happened there? Did someone just throw down... What the heck just happened? I didn't do anything. I actually have no clue what just happened. Whatever it was, it's very confusing, and I'm glad I got it on camera. I wanted to note, and I meant to mention this in the last installment, but I am now running the game, if we have a look here, at 144 hertz target. So the display that I have is 144 hertz, but as discussed previously, I've been setting it to 120 and making that my target for a couple of reasons. One, it's 24 fewer hertz, 24 fewer FPS, so I figured it would be a little easier on the GPU. But then also, if you divide 120 by 2, you get 60, which is exactly what we're capturing in. And I was concerned that if, you know, we were hitting something above 120, we would get weird frame interpolation on the capture. That might still be the case. We're not hitting and holding 144, obviously. It goes up to it, but for the most part, we're just kind of going above 120 now. Sometimes getting close to that 144. But I kind of looked back through the footage. I won't know until I actually sit down and edit it whether or not it looks weird. Comment down below. Last episode, this episode. Does it all look normal? Does it look fluid? Because that's going to be what you notice. If it's not perfectly fluid, that's going to be the problem. Alright, fellas, what seems to be the situation here?
What news, Hunswald?
We've learned that Eivor rode for the fort at Anecastre following the massacre.
I was not even close on that pronunciation.
Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp, and we'll find out together.
I feel like we've made the right choice in terms of getting someone who's going to do whatever we want him to, but maybe the wrong choice in terms of someone who's going to be able to make good decisions.
Before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send
Let's go on with the lighting over there.
Through all the parishes of Mercia. Eivor is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunswald.
What about these guys here?
One verse of our song remains unsung.
They're like, they're your men now, correct? They're gonna leave us be?
Pagans in your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Eivor were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
Yeah, we were sus of her initially.
Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener. Here's the camp, do you see? The Field will soon be ready for action.
Give them mead and let them rest.
There's like 12 people here.
Fighting ahead.
Listen, it's not necessary for us to storm this place. If you just let me, I don't even need a few good men. I can just crawl over the wall and stab him in the face. What do I need to do to continue this chat with this gentleman here? Should we chat with Hunswald first? We have the ability to speak to both of them.
And in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
I suppose so.
Such carnage I've never seen. That twisted bishop must pay the devil his due.
We are the men of Lincolnshire. Remember it.
Okay, good. They've got like some shouting going on here.
It's for their memory we fight today.
And that's the end of it. That is the end of it. Okay. I think I picked up like a subtle burn. Listen, I got a little distracted on the ride here. I wasn't clearly listening to the dialogue, but I think Eivor said he hasn't met many Christians like Christ. He said it, not me, alright? That's a... That's a very pointed condemnation of the church right there. Maybe something for us all to reflect on. Although, I think when you have non-believers, people like secular individuals say that, they don't know what they're talking about. If you actually read the Bible, Christ wasn't this like pushover soft guy. And I don't think if you actually met a Christian who was like Christ, you probably wouldn't like him. Throwing that out there. If you don't believe me, you might reference the story where he stormed the temple, flipped over some tables, and drove everyone out with a whip because they were dishonoring his father's house. All right, that's my Lord and Savior, thank you. All right, what's the situation, sir?
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fifties are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
Why does the cutscenes... Well, they clearly require much more processing power, because we're like, there it is. There's that subtle vibration that I don't know what to think of. I can't tell if it is coming from the gaming PC, though. I have not disassembled it yet to check. I think it might be coming from the air conditioner now. I'm of two minds on this, and I'm not going to know which until I start taking things apart. Begin the assault!
Now. Ready the field.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Pretty basic stuff. We've done this many times. It's never unique or original, unfortunately. I mean, yes, it's different. But it's pretty much, you know, go break open the wall, do that 3 times, and then go kill the guy. I kind of wish they would give me the option to do an Assassin's Creed. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you could go participate in a big battle. Or, if you want to be an assassin, you could just sneak in and stab the guy. It'll be very difficult, though. It's too late. They're not going to change it. The game's already been out for like 4 years, so, you know.
Holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
Let's go, fellas. I'll grab onto the back here.
Is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that front.
With me! Forward incoming!
We gotta go quick before we get hit by this. Just get out of the red and then we won't have to brace. Can I steer this thing at all? It doesn't really look like it. Nor can I necessarily help it along. Alright, brace. I don't know if there's any actual advantage to bracing. I don't know if it benefits us in any way. Yeah, I don't think this thing can take such damage that it completely fails. And we have a roof on this battering ram, which you don't often see, probably because it adds a lot of unnecessary weight. Also, wouldn't it make more sense for us to create separate things to grab hold of besides the battering ram itself, so that it's not swaying back and forth when we're trying to push it? I don't know, I've never done a battering before. Brace. Yeah, okay. Let's go. I think we're ready. How do we storm? Initiate strike. This is a different design than what we've seen before. I can't tell if it's better or worse. Pull it back. Do I need to let go? I guess? I can't tell if I'm doing this right or not. I actually cannot tell. Hold on. So if I turn to hold it down... Do I hold it down forever? They eventually just give up. The whole thing's on fire now. Let go. I just noticed for the very first time that there's a little bit of like a thing around Eivor at the opportune moment. Watch it. There's like a little halo around his head. Release, and it slams it. There we go. We're in. Alright, you boys take care of it from here. What the heck? Hold on. Wait a minute. Nope. Wait, what? Well, I'm confused. Wait, Elfgar, what are you doing? Why do you do this with your sword? What is this thing that you do, and how are you already inside? How come he can come inside and just get things started early, and I can't? Look at Hunswald go! What an absolute legend! He's really coming into his own now! I'm quite proud of the boy! Alright, let's go. That's enough of that nonsense.
Need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion could do it.
Ah, I see what you're saying, Eivor, and you're correct, of course. An explosion would get the job done. Might I recommend... It sounds like someone is running towards us, maybe with a sword up? No? Okay. Watch out, fellas! That's slightly different. That is slightly different from what normally happens. Are you alright? I guess I didn't need to rouse him. He seemed to get up just fine on his own. He's got it. I don't think he needs my help. I think we're good. I think we can carry on. Let's see. Shoot links to lower the drawbridge. I will give it this. So far, this fight, slightly different than every previous fight, but only just. Is that even humanly possible, that, what just happened there? Can you actually, with an axe in a single swing, decapitate a fella? It seems super sus. I press X to doubt. Oh, they're having some kind of fun banter back there. Good on them.
A challenge at last.
Oh, I did not expect him to go over the edge, and I'm very happy he did. Hello, fellas. I don't know how that killed that guy. I guess it doesn't really matter. Come here, you. I'm gonna push you over the edge as well. Or kick, I guess. Come on, everyone, let's go! Oh, what happened to this guy? He's actually got something on him. Oh, I guess I got it. It was a bucket! If you notice the fella you're about to hang has a bucket, maybe don't hang him. Maybe get the bucket first. It seems like that has some utility. You might want to hold on to it, you know?
You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die.
Just right into a cutscene.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scamperous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Absolutely. Okay, we're not going through that window. I just noticed the iron bars. I'm assuming there's like a sneaky way in, like a back door or something. Or maybe we can find some keys? I don't think we're getting through the front door. Here's a guy. But again, there's metal on that. Can I get him? I kind of can, yeah. Okay, but not completely. Hey, that's my guy you just killed there, buckaroo. I shan't allow it! Oh, they just keep showing up, too. That's unfortunate. Hit me. Yeah, joke's on you, pal! Now you hit me. Yeah, joke's on you, pal! Maybe we can go in through one of these upper windows. This is a beautiful stained glass window. I actually hate having to do this, but it's what has to be done.
Our battle is lost. Continue the work of God, my boy. Kill this pagan!
Oh, I was trying to remain unseen.
Stay on your guard.
Hold on, what are my abilities here? I forget what these do. So this one allows me to select, like, multiple targets.
You're dead.
Which is quite effective. Where's he going back there? Is he just hiding in a back room, or does he have some place he's trying to escape to? And how did he get back there? Is there, like, a secret passage? What's the situation? Oh, yeah, no, he's fleeing. Hold on, was that something worthwhile up there that we need to grab real quick? Excuse me, pikeman. Don't mind me, sir. I apologize for this. I only wish to read the written. Hold still. There you go. Attaboy.
You will pay.
No, I won't. You actually have no idea how dead you're about to be. There we go. Is that everybody? Let's see what the letter says. Letter to King Ceolwulf. Lord King, you will forgive my bluntness, but I demand your aid. Lincolnshire is facing a great threat, and it is one that you helped permeate. It is your duty now to see to its end. The Dane Eivor must be stopped. You forged a path forward for the heathens. This is your failure, but you can make it right. God will forgive you, but you must act now, Bishop. Oh, man, that son of a gun. He reported on us to our boss. Excuse me. Little did he know. Ceolwulf's he's basically our guy. A letter from the father. H, your methods are brash and your violence is brazen. In seizing control of this shire by force, you will turn the people against the one institution that gives them hope. Desist and make no more noise in Lincolnshire. Draw no more attention to yourself and await my further orders. To disobey means death. Who is the father? Presumably the leader of the Order of the Ancients, I suppose, who is chastising this man for his brutish methods and his brunt attack. What's going on here? Could I have killed that guy earlier? Could we have avoided like a sneaking through the undergrowth here? Potentially, if we had just shot him with an arrow previously, or was this always going to be how this went down? Where the heck did he go? Where does this even lead? If he had a bit of wit, he'd stay up here and just, like, be waiting with the bow and arrow to shoot us as soon as we crawled out, because he knows we're going to be pursuing him. I have no idea where we are now. Did you see where he went? What is he doing? Should we just wait for him? Should we shoot him? This is odd. It says to find and assassinate him. Should I sneak up behind him? He's just kind of standing there. And he was looking directly at us as well, so he knows that we're here. I feel like I had something else I had a comment on, but, I was trying to sneak around behind him, but he's just, he's just walking back towards the battle? Look at this guy. What is his move right now? He seems so nonchalant, I almost feel like not assassinating him. Just to see where this leads. Also, what's happening to the hair on his head? Did those two guys just kill each other? Is that what happened there? This is very bizarre. He's walking right towards my guys. Does he not understand the consequences of his, like the potential consequences, I should say, of his actions? There he goes. Now he's running at least. Running headlong where to, though? Was he supposed to be running this whole time? I've shot him. He's down. I don't have time for this. I'm sorry. Did that kill him? Oh, I really wanted to see where he was gonna go. I am very confused. Maybe we'll find out more once we see him in the in-between, the sort of void. Oh, we're not gonna have a conversation with him? I was gonna say. We have to go to the Aether. We have to go to,
I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men.
He's not even a Christian!
As the ancient dead.
That's the folly of mankind, Hiravid. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
Oh, look, there's our guys, right there, watching all this happen. Kind of embarrassing now, because they know we had to chase him so far. We didn't have to, we could have killed him sooner, we were just curious. I can't remember what I've been calling that place between life and death. The Catholics have a term for it, it's one of those Catholic nonsense things, hold on. Limbo! There's what I'm looking for. I can never remember the name of it. It's that creepy looking video game that's like always on sale on Steam. Where are my guys? Where are we at? What's going on? Hey fellas! Y'all heading out? Job well done!
Fair enough.
Fair enough indeed. Who have we got up here? No, actually, who do we have up here? Who is this? This Alfgar? Would Hunswald be here had the situation been different and we'd chosen him as our leader? And then Alfgar would be, like, over here instead of Hunswald? How would this have played out differently?
Eivor, is the bishop dead?
If I'd killed the bishop here, would he be here for the, like, his corpse be here for this conversation?
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
You fought well, ferocious one. Be careful of the coming weeks. The hardest fight begins now, Elderman. That's the one. Instill some wisdom in the boy.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Elderman. The hardest fight begins now.
Well-timed reign, too.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
This is touching.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
It'll do for now.
Absolutely beautiful.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Absolutely. It would be great if this game, I've been playing the Final Fantasy XVI DLC lately, and as soon as you're done with the quest, it'll actually give you a button to fast travel back to the quest giver. It'd be great if I just had a button to go right back to Randvi right then. I know a lot of people are anti-fast travel. We've probably talked about it 14 times in this series over the course of the last 4 years, but I'm very, very pro-fast travel. Should I talk to Hytham? What do I have to tell Hytham? Do I have any coins to turn in? Should I do that right now? I suppose I could. Give order medallions, 9.
This marks fewer members of the Order.
Ah, good. I hope this one did not give you too much trouble.
I believe it was
As a token of
9
my
of them,
deep
actually.
gratitude, I want you to have this. There is more to be done, Eivor.
Thank you. I gotta get 11 now before I can come back.
Then go in peace.
Also, I've got Poison Strike now, an ability that we will likely never use and is completely useless to us, which is unfortunate. Well, where are you guys going? You're just booking it out of here for some reason? You're not saying real words. I can't understand what you're trying to communicate to me. Alright, I've got no clue whatsoever. Hey, I'm back and we've got another ally to our cause.
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunswald is the new Ealdorman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an Ealdorman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
We will hear him. Lincolnshire is ours. It's a job well done, everyone. Pat yourself on the back. But where will we be going to next, I wonder? What will be our next port of call? I would like to speak to Randvi, but the game will not permit it. Do I need to track the quest? I would like to speak to Randvi. Talk about us? I mean, you know, your current husband is missing an arm and missing somewhere. You know, we have no idea where he is.
To see the Alliance map.
Not yet, though. Not yet. Okay. So, of course, Sussex, when we storm Sussex, that's where we're going to rescue, hopefully, our dear leader, Sigurd. Our other options for, let's see, 160, we can go to Essex, 190 recommended power for Jorvik, and then there's also Nottinghamshire, which is hilarious, and someday we will do it, but not today. I think we're going to continue to go kind of in order of power level, which actually means we could also go to Vinland if we wanted to. I don't know if this is like side content, though. Should I look it up? I have no idea. It was just sort of... I assumed it was just part of a continuation, but it could also... Like, there's been a lot of things we've accidentally started that have been DLC expansions, and we're focusing on the main story here right now, alright? Whether or not we go into all of the DLCs, only time can tell, but for now, I'm trying to decide between Essex and Lincolnshire. And I honestly do not know... no, we've done Lincolnshire. Essex and... You know, no, there's no decision. We're doing Essex next time. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you. Shout out to channel member Jake Yakes. I'm saying your name. If you're interested in joining the Say My Name tier, I don't know, hit the join button. Until then, God bless you all. See you later. Bye-bye.